Walking is for the fucking weak. I'm not really an emotional person, but I cry a sad, lonely tear whenever I see someone walk instead of rollerblade. I really hate walking. Why must I use my fleshy meat appendages to move around? I just want to set myself in cruise mode and glide across the floor. It's all about that time save. I'm trying to min-max life. So why would I try to walk 2 meters a second when I could skate 10? You know how some cities are designed with bikes and scooters in mind? What if we did that, but in shopping complexes, universities, and other big public areas? Give them lanes and introduce indoor traffic etiquette. If you're a little bitch. Just replace walking in these spaces with biking and scootering. But wait, you can't! How are you gonna get up the stairs? Can you imagine how cramped it'd be with all that extra metal? You'd have to be a lot more conscious before turning because of the death radius you create for the people around you. One person pivots and they become a human fucking lawnmower. Oh no, oh silly me, I never thought of that. But guess who doesn't have those problems? Like, just imagine how much faster it'd be to get around. No more people walking at the speed of sloth, or those kids with their faces permanently glued to their screens because of the modicum amount of spatial awareness you need when you're rollerblading. Which is something I wish people did more often. Get out the fucking way! And I don't have anything against bikes and scooters, I just think that rollerblades are better. You see, cars and rollerblades share a symbiotic relationship. It's like the urban equivalent to the Nemos and anemones. You see, rollerbladers latch onto cars and their cars help them get up hills, and consequently, the rollerbladers take up more road space from bikers and scooters. Once again, nothing against bikes and scooters, rollerblades are just better. I got rollerblades during the pandemic, but didn't really start using them until first year of college when I wanted to get some air and to de-stress. Then I locked in second year and actually got good at skating, and then I watched Scott Pilgrim and fell in love with Ramona Flowers and started living in them. Like, you don't understand, I was Flint Lockwooding that shit. I'd leave my apartment in rollerblades more than I'd leave in shoes. And most of the time, I'd skate 20 minutes to the train station instead of busing 8 because I love skating so much. And the buses were always late. And there was a $4 fee every time I took the bus. Look, I was a broke college student, sue me. I'd skate to school and not bring an extra pair of shoes, which was great until I got caught by security and they kicked me out 3 times, which in my defense, 2 of those times I was near an entrance on the ground level. The first time was extremely valid though, she caught me on the 2nd floor just up as Sonic. But God, I wasn't bullied hard enough as a kid. Before I dropped out of college, I was part of a rollerblading group, and each week we'd skate downtown. We'd be led by the skate leader, who I'll call Speedy, in front, and someone making sure that no one was left behind at the back. And usually we'd skate like 10, 15 kilometers or so, and then go to this track called the Bentway and chill. But one day, I wasn't in the best condition. Maybe it was like a shitty sleep schedule, forgot to eat, or I was coming from volleyball. Realistically, all 3. But it's fine. This isn't the first time I was on this sort of rodeo. But this week, Speedy wasn't there and was replaced by Hefe, not his real name by the way. But how bad can it be? It'll be fine. But what I didn't know was that Hefe's a fucking monster. Once bro skated across a couple of different cities, and this isn't like in Europe where you can travel across multiple countries in a day. No, this is Canada, land of the north and too much free space. And at first I was like, damn, this new scenic route's pretty nice. The sun was warm, the trees were green, the cool wind breeze coursed through my oily hair. Then suddenly, I feel my right thigh seize up, my calf pulsating like Johnny Sin's throbbing cock. I bite my lip, and not in the sexy way, but in the, fuck, my leg! I start slowing down. Suddenly I get a taste of how movement will feel like when I turn geriatric. It looks like I'm about to heave or throw it back. Hefe, I don't think I can continue.
You sure?
We've already skated like 20 kilometers.
Yeah, and only 10 kilometers left.
Hefe! What the fuck? And here's a word from our sponsor. Phyllis Swift here. Are you slow? And no, I don't just mean in the head. Do you have trouble getting around at the speed of sound? Do kids judge you for the way you walk? For the way you talk? Well, fear no more, cause I've got the solution for you. Rollerblades! With rollerblades, you go fast, past those kids who judge you, cause you know what they say about bullies. Why fight when you can flee? Ha! Just kidding. Stand up to your bullies. You're basically a car. In fact, the only difference between you and a car is that you have no seats, no engine, no insurance, no safety, but most importantly, no possibility of being charged for vehicular manslaughter. But wait, there's more. In a club but can't find a person to grind on rails instead with aggressive skates. Want to be a wizard, but Harry Potter's no longer relevant because the Deathly Hallows was released 14 years ago? Buy wizard skates and the broom-looking attachment thingy that makes you go fucking fast! Rollerblades. When life goes too fast, go faster. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. But if you really enjoyed it, why don't you go buy yourself a pair of rollerblades? Yeah, I bought mine for like $11 from Salvation Army, but you can buy them for pretty cheap. Like I've seen a few in the $30 to like $25 to $35 range on Facebook Marketplace, and then there's like the really fancy ones, and those are like $100. Some can go upward to like $300, even more expensive if you get like the whole grind plate set up. But if for your first pair, they're cheap enough. Anyways, buy them. Fuck bikes, fuck scooters. Bye!